Hello, everybody. We are back. I just want to say once again, our email address is hourofpowershow@gmail.com. Send us a message. Tell us what you think. Tell us how we're doing. Tell us if you have any questions or anything. So far, nothing recently, but we did get an email today, so that makes me happy.
That's right. Thank you, Keith. All right. So we'll first off, Matthew. Growing up, Ninja Turtles was pretty big for us, right?
Oh yeah, Ninja Turtles. Everyone liked that. Me and my brother, we loved to play the Nintendo video game, Ninja Turtles 2, and you got to jump around. It's awesome.
Yeah, me and my dad used to play that all the time. It was, fun for hours. I don't know how much he enjoyed it, but I loved it.
Oh yeah.
So, as we were kids, I'm sure you went out and played Ninja a little bit, right?
Remember the movie Three Ninjas?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, with the three kids get to be the ninjas. Yeah, I went to see that, and I think I spent the whole rest of the weekend outside jumping from my tree and kicking.
Did you tie your dad's neckties and hang them from the banister upstairs and swing from them, or try to hang somebody from it?
No, I did not. But it
did you try to make pepper bombs with coffee filters and different kinds of pepper?
My mom didn't let me play with ingredients like that. The one time I played with coffee grounds, I tried to smoke them. So I really wasn't allowed to do too much.
All right, I can see why. Well, anyways, obviously we grew out of this fad.
Yes,
I mean,
we did.
We are 14, 15,
we are technically
18 years
older.
ago,
Yeah.
right? Well, anyways, apparently there's some people in the world that don't grow out of this fad, which takes us to Scottsdale, Pennsylvania, which is about 35 miles southeast of Pittsburgh. In Scottsdale, here we meet Ross Hurst.
Ross Hurst.
Ross was recently charged with the endangerment of the welfare of a child after police found him dressed in all black, playing ninja.
Did he try to kick the child?
Not actually. On a borough street. So,
okay.
You're a cop driving down the street. You see this guy. All right, they don't show a picture of him, but my guess is he's probably a little bit portly. Inside the house. So, he's just, the son's taking a nap, whatever. Ross goes out and does his own thing, whipping some bad ninja's ass, whatever. Yeah. I don't know what he's doing. Maybe he's yelling out names.
Doing some Chuck Norris roundhouse kick on some imaginary villains. Oh, yeah.
So, anyways, I guess the police eventually deduced that, that there was a kid inside, and so they asked him who was watching. So Hurst says, I told my mom to watch him, but the mom comes back and says, and this is a great mom, by the way, covering for you.
I know.
She said, no, he never asked me to babysit for him.
Way to help out, Mom.
Yeah. So, eventually the police asked Ross, why are you playing Ninja by yourself? And he replied that there are a lot of people who want to play Ninja. In an affidavit, Patrolman Joseph Lane said that he asked Hurst why he was playing Ninja at 1:30 on March 3rd. He replied that there's not a lot of people who want to play Ninja. The newspaper quoted Lane's affidavit as saying, I advised him that it looked to me that he was doing something else. Hurst stated that he was not doing anything wrong and was going home. So, unfortunately, there isn't a funny quote of him saying that he was going to kick Jackie Chan's ass or anything like that.
But obviously, that was what he was thinking of doing.
But yeah, the synopsis of the story is this guy left his 4-year-old son inside the house. We don't know how hot the house was, if the windows were closed, if they were potentially locked. We don't know if it was like a car or whatever. But he left his son inside the house so he could go outside and play Ninja by himself.
Exactly. What I like about this story very much is that he is 28 years old, which is 1 year older than me. So that means that he's pretty nuts. It's also 1:30 a.m. and they make no mention of alcohol in the story. You think that in this story they would have mentioned, had alcohol been involved, a lot of this would make a little bit more sense. But my guess is this is just some, picture the guy in The Simpsons who runs the comic book shop. With the kind of gut hanging out from his ninja costume that he has created for himself. And he's just out there kicking at 1:30 in the morning while his kid is at home, hungry, tired, whatever.
Yeah.
His kid's at home by himself. So this guy is a complete winner. I think Captain success.
See, the thing that they don't mention, however, I think that it's kind of obvious, is that he said he asked his mom to babysit. I'm going to go ahead and assume he lives with his mom as well.
With his,
It's 1:30 in the morning. He asked his mom to babysit. What is he going to do? Call his mom up and wake her up at, 1 o'clock in the morning? Hey, Mom, I need to play Ninja. Can you come over here?
I need to play Night Crawlers.
Yeah.
Why don't we play Night Crawlers anymore?
Because Night Crawlers leads to tummy sticks. It's a gateway game. All right. So, anyways, this guy obviously on the verge of being a CEO for probably, some Fortune 500 company. We can only guess that one. But
one of our listeners,
maybe AOL.
Maybe. One of our listeners, Ben, came up with how we were talking about how American Idol was by far the top-rated show, and he said our country was doomed. I think this is another reason why our country was doomed, is because too many people are obsessed with ninjas. I mean, how many times on TV shows and just around do people say, dude, man, ninjas are like the coolest people in the world, and ninjas are just like the best, man. It's like, seriously? Number one, when was the last time a ninja lived? I mean, yeah, there might be a couple who still do it, but like, seriously, they weren't big for a long time. Well, yeah, of course they count.
All right.
All ninjas do now is make movies. Yeah, well, they can't act. They just are in. Have you seen Jet Li act in like Romeo Must Die? I mean, you don't watch that movie for the acting. You watch it because he goes around and kicks people's ass the whole time.
That's true. I mean, look at Mac on It's Always Sunny. He's obsessed with his ninja moves.
Exactly. Look at his mad ninja moves.
That's right. He's going nowhere. All right. So we've covered a majority of our agenda for the day. So let's backtrack and do a final count for Hot Girl Off. What do you think?
I think that's a good idea. While you're looking up to get any votes for, what were the two again?
Christina Hendricks and Nikki Cox.
Christina Hendricks and Nikki Cox. Bobby is asking us how much Jack Daniels you were beer bong, and it's going to be the normal 750 milliliters or whatever fits in.
Right.
Normal size beer bong.
Right. It's a fifth or.
Yeah. Whatever fits. Yeah. I mean, we're not going to create a 750 milliliter beer bong for this. We're going to take probably the one that we have and just kind of fit whatever fits in.
Yeah.
Basically.
So that,
I think a new drinking game for this show should be, if you don't want to drink with us every minute, you should drink every time we both say basically at the same time, because I've now counted that we've done that 3 times this episode.
But I think if you're going to do that, you can't be a bitch and drink beer. You have to do shots. Like shots.
Yeah, like do the beer shots. I spit on you. I apologize. Do the beer shots with us every minute, and then when we say basically at the same time, then take a shot of Jack Daniels.
I just want to emphasize that we're 467 people away from me beer bonging anything. So.
467 people. We can do this, people. Get your friends on board. Do this.
Yeah. Let's see if this fad catches on. Go ahead. Try it. If somebody somehow got this to Tosh or Daniel Tosh, I think I'd be fucked in a minute. But I don't think this is ever getting on Tosh.0, so I'm not worried about it.
That will be my new mission when I have some free time. Is I will try to get this.
By the way,
try to get a video to him.
Did you watch last night?
No.
Oh, he ripped at Sigma Chi's.
Did he really?
Yeah. Some fat chick jumps off of a cliff into the water, and instead of like going feet first, she ends up like toppling and going just like belly flopping. It's like, oh look, there's the Sigma Chi boys there to rescue an unconscious girl. Oh, good times, bastard.
Good times.
All right, so do we have any votes?
Yeah, we have a few people watching live right now. So, were there votes earlier on in the conversation? I think.
Yeah. I saw Christina Hendricks' name come up.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that was Matthew typing it.
No, it was not.
No, I don't.
Dad, do you have a vote?
Type anything.
You've had an opinion on everything else. You might as well vote. And yes,
I've
I can
enjoyed
say that
this
because I'm the one on the air. Why do you think I did this?
I know. I mean, honestly, Ridley gets to talk and no one talks back to him. I mean, this is his lifelong dream.
That's right. Absolutely. Now, if only every relationship was like this.
Is it
Hi, Teresa.
is Ben watching?
Yeah, Ben.
Ben voted for Nikki and Bobby voted for Christina, it looks like.
Okay. So we got 1 and 1 as of right now.
Okay, I can't get back to Facebook.
See if you had any votes there. We definitely don't have any votes in the email box. Let's
Katie
see.
votes for Christina too.
Katie votes for Christina.
Oh, my dad may have voted. And he says, bite me, I like them both. Well,
Wow.
beggars can't be choosers, pick one or the other.
Ryan, what's your vote?
Christina.
Christina. Wow, another one for Christina.
So we're 2 and 1, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know.
3 and 1? Oh, yeah. All right, sorry, Katie's vote. Okay.
True. As we're still looking for it, I'm going to go with Nikki, and I'm going to go with her mainly because I love the Las Vegas show, and
Right.
I thought she was hot.
My
I
dad
watched that show
says
when I was
Christina.
young. So, see, mine's not even going to count.
So we're at 4-2. And,
But, yeah,
so
I loved her
do
in
we
Las
have
Vegas.
anybody
I
else
loved it.
left?
I think they all probably turned us off because, you know, it's us.
Did Winter, Wisconsin turn us off? Yeah, you didn't have to sway me. I was already going that way.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I was wondering if that worked. Okay, good to know.
Yeah. I've got to go with Nikki Cox.
Ooh.
Age is kind of a factor here. Nikki's younger. My guess is probably a little bit better body underneath everything.
Yeah, underneath it all.
Underneath too close, as Shakira would say. So I'm going with Nikki. I know that my vote really doesn't matter, but whatever.
I believe this is a first. This is the first time that neither of our votes has mattered.
That's true.
We had 4 people who went against us.
Bastards.
I know. What the
Dad,
hell?
does Marcy vote? Because I mean, if anybody's gonna have an opinion on redheads, it should be her, right? So, anyways, as of right now, it looks like
Yeah.
Christina Hendricks is the winner and
Like
advancing
Christina
on to round 2.
Hendricks is going to move on to the second round. So this is very interesting. I like it. This is a good thing to happen is that both of us vote and we're both wrong. So that means we have 4 other votes. So that's good.
All right. So we will go ahead and reiterate that next week we've got Natalie Portman versus Anne Hathaway for our final matchup of round 1, and then we will go on to our second round of the bracket. So
how much time do we have, Ryan? Do we have like 3 or 4 minutes, or do we need a break?
No, we need a break.
all right, we're gonna break right now for a quick segment.
I know. Our last segment's going to be very quick. Please stay with us. We're going to be doing just some quick sports. We're going to do some quick other stuff, and then we'll be good to go.
And you'll find out when you turn it back in right now.